Second personal story segment tonight, the victims of the Dallas terrorist. 5 peace officers dead, 7 wounded, also 2 civilians hurt. Joining us now from Dallas, Ron Pinkston, president of the Dallas Police Association. So we're going to start with Brent Thompson, 43 years old. Tell us about Mr. Thompson.
Well, Brent Thompson, he's a DART police officer. He's a 7-year veteran. And one of the touching things, he was married 2 weeks ago to another DART officer.
And DART is the Dallas Area Rapid Transit Agency, and these police officers are, in charge of making sure there's no mayhem on those buses and trolleys. So he was recently married, and he was killed. Then Patrick Zamarripa, 32 years old.
Yeah, Pat is a 5-year veteran of the Dallas Police Department. He's a Navy veteran. He served 3 tours in Iraq, and he has 2 kids.
2 young kids.
2 young kids.
Yeah, 2 young kids. Michael Kroll, 40 years old.
Michael Kroll, he's one of those guys that has always wanted to be a police officer. He's always wanted to serve and help people. He's a 9-year veteran. He moved to Dallas from Michigan so he can help the citizens of Dallas and keep them safe.
Then we have Michael Smith, 55 years old.
Michael Smith was just getting ready to retire. He was coming up on his retirement. He's a 27-year veteran of the Dallas Police Department. He's married. He's got 2 children. He was an Army Ranger, too.
So he was a short timer, and his children are teenagers. Oh, boy. Lauren Hearns, 48 years old.
Lauren moved here from California. He was a college football player out in California. He's one of those guys everybody looked up to because he had such a big figure. And it's one of those guys you would never think anything can happen to this guy. He had a great personality. He's married to a fellow police officer. She's a detective on the department. He has 2 young children, and it's a tremendous loss.
Oh, it's incredible when you think about the families and for what? For what? For what? Now you have. Go ahead.
And it always gets lost that they're just police officers, and that's why I'm glad you're doing this segment, because these heroes are they were in people's churches, their sons and their daughters, and they have kids.
Yeah,
they're out in they're soccer coaches, they're football coaches. Right. They aren't just police officers.
You have 7 officers injured. 3 of them are DART transportation officers. Are they all going to recover? Anybody in danger at this point?
I've been told they're all the 3 DART officers are going to recover. We haven't gotten any information on the Dallas officers. There's 4 of them, but we're hearing that all 4 of them, some of them have already been released, but they're all going to be.
All right, so we're not expecting